Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We beseech His blessing on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household companions, and non-Muslims. Inshallah, today, as we have informed us that we are going to be having 2 classes per night now. So we are starting with our Sarf class. This is class 22 of our Sarf, inshallah. So after this, we want us to stay tuned for the Nahw class, which is third class 001 from what we have seen in the BC. So inshallah, we are looking at Al-Madrasatul, which means prohibition. The verb is from Nahw. Nahw is a masdar from Nahw, which means it prohibits. Like we always hear that Nahw Zaidun and Shay'in. Zaid prohibits something. So this is Nahw, which is the masdar, the root word of Nahw. We always say Amru bil Ma'ruf wa Nahyu anil Munkar when they are talking about dawah duties. So enjoining good, Nahyu, prohibition. So this is Nahyu. Now when we say Nahyu, it means we are trying to say that somebody should stop doing a particular act. That is Nahyu. So we are trying to say somebody should not do an act or should restrain from doing such acts. So in that process, how do we construct a Nahyu statement, a prohibitive statement? So we have what we use, the adat, that is the tool we always use, is la. So we have plenty la in Arabic. So this la must be a particular one. So the name of the la is called what? La an-nahiyatu. La an-nahiyatu, which at times you see people saying la no here, la no here. So the la, at every time it is being used, many times it means don't. So because when people start learning, they always find it at times not to understand between la no here and what la no fear. But it is very easy. La no here always have the meaning of what? Don't. So do we get? So this is the la we always use for this Nahyu. You can see Nahyu, no here. This is really fine from what you've learned. No here, that is prohibiting. Because la is feminine. That's why you have Tarmod here. So this will not make you to forget it. Just understand the basic meaning, the what it. So we also have what? Fi'lu mudari. So it goes with fi'lu mudari. So when we have the la and we have our fi'lu mudari, it will give us that word prohibition. So most time the fi'lu mudari that is always used is for what? Is the fi'lu mudari of the mukhatab. Most times, we are not saying at all times, but most times your la no here plus your fi'lu mudari of the words of the mukhatab. You guess now, mukhatab is the second person you are facing. Second person, it can be singular. Basically, for this our example, because we are just starting, so we use majorly singular masculine. Those are the examples we use, the 3 examples we use on the board. For instance, look at this statement now. Anta tejilisu. Anta, which you know before, which means you. Tejilisu, from what we learned when we did fi'l mudari, you know it too. So you are sitting. This means what? You are sitting. So from this you are sitting, want to construct don't sit. Don't. So we bring the la, which means don't. So tejilis, don't sit, which means la, you don't sit. That's the literal meaning, but that's how we translate. La tejilis, don't sit. Do we guess now? You can see. So you see that this our la no here. You will see the end word here taking what? Sukun. You can see here that this fi'l mudari is taking domo here. Do we get? But when you use la no here with a fi'l mudari, it will take what? It will take sukun. So we call this jazm. When we enter Nahw now, they will call this thing jazm for you. Do we get? So that's example of la no here. Because if you see this la and what you see here is taking domo, we will know that this is not what? La no here. Rather it will be what? La no here, which will means you are not sitting. You are not sitting. Do we get now? So but if it is this, it will be what? Don't. Do we get now? So la tejilis, don't sit, is now taking sukun. Another example is what? Anta tekdobu, you are angry, or you are getting angry. Anyone you want to mean. So do we get now? So la tekdob, don't get angry. La taghdab, don't get angry. So anta taghdab, you are angry. La taghdab, don't get like that hadith that a man came to the prophet, told the prophet to advise him. The prophet said what? La taghdab. The man continued to ask. The prophet continued to repeat what? La taghdab. So can we see? La taghdab. So Domo is taking sukun now. Do you guess now? So we also have what? Anta tel abu, you are playing. La tel ab, don't play. Don't play. La tel ab, don't play. So we have a lot. We see when you make prayer today, la taj'al fi qulubina, a lot of what Allah told us. Allah said, wala tajhar bi salatika wala tuqafit biha. La taj'al, don't raise your voice. Wala tuqafit, and don't be too silent with it when you are making your words, your prayer. So all these are what la and nahiyatu. So you can see that again. We see our la with fi'l mudari, and most times the fi'l mudari will be for what? For muqatab, somebody you are facing, the second person. That's when we use most with it. Do we get now? Sometimes too, you can say it with the third person, and some you can say it with the third person, you can say it with the first person. So when you sit that way, like la yejlis, it should not sit. It's still prohibiting. La yejlis, it should not sit. This one too, la yedukul, it should not enter. Like the Prophet told us in one hadith when we were talking about tahiyatul masjid. Prophet said sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Iza ja'a ahadukumul masjida," when any one of you arrive at the masjid, said, "Fala yejlis." Fala what? Yejlis. It should not sit. Hatta yusalliya rak'atayn, until praise what? 2 rakah. So what the Prophet said, Fala yejlis. It should not sit. So that is also la nahya, and that one is for what? Third person. But most times when we see la nahya, it's always seen with the words, with the second person, as we have seen la tajlis, la taghdab, la tal'ab. So that is what we want to do today on la and nahya. So let's take notes of the construction. Very, very easy. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it an easy one for us, help us, guide us, and be with us. So in a short while, we start with the story and the Nahw class, inshallah. So the lesson notes will be sent to the comment section, inshallah. We should read it up also, very, very comprehensive. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.